I also wanted to ask about, we were talking about knowing who you are. And I feel like knowing who you are is one issue, and then being able to express that is another. And I've always felt like that's where fashion and beauty and style comes in. When people would knock fashion, beauty, style, I'd always say, but wait a minute, this is the outlet for how women express who they are to the world. I mean, do you think that that's true?
Look, I think it's all great. I think we all place way too much emphasis on outward beauty, all of us, okay? And we're sort of taught that to truly be beautiful, you need to look like the most beautiful women in the world. And how do we balance the beauty from within with the beauty from without? And look, I'm as guilty as anyone. I always say, I get let go of the first 6 deadly sins long ago. I have no ego, I have no pride, I have no anger, but that vanity follows me like a shadow, right? And when you hit 50, it starts getting demeaning, right? It's like, it doesn't matter what you do anymore, it's not the same. It doesn't matter if you exercise the same way, it doesn't matter. So the question becomes, how do we as women, look at ourselves and love ourselves based on the beauty of our spirit as well as the beauty from outside? And I think it's an important question for all of us. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone who can completely hurdle over that to not having be that important. And so, how do we put an emphasis on seeing the light that people shine and making women truly believe that part of that beauty is really the spirit that comes from within. And I think that's important. And when we can get to that place, because I've seen a lot of magnificent people who, because I see energy, are just so broken inside. And when they're magnificent, but there's no light coming through their eyes or through their pores. And yet you can sometimes see people who just have such a beautiful personality and beautiful spirit that's ultimately what you see. And I know sometimes I walk into a room and everybody looks, and I know it's not about anymore the outward, because I know it ain't there, but it's literally, I still shine a light, and there's a power that when I walk into the room, people see. And, I still have young boys who are interested in me, and I know it because they don't see me the way I see me. They just see they see the energy.
Yeah.
They see what once was. And so, I think it's, how do we get to that point? How do we begin to cherish that?